Hello and welcome to your reading. I am High Priestess LaChondevi with Power Life Hypnosis. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com, as well as through the description box below. If you would like to know who your future long-term romantic partner is, including details such as when you'll meet your partner, where you'll meet your partner, what your partner will look like, how to recognize your partner's sign, how to align yourself with the best, most fulfilling relationship with your future partner, and more, you can book a future partner reading with me now through the description box below, or again at my website, POWERLIFEHYPNOSIS.com. If you have an iPhone or an iPad, you can contact me at any time through the free Instant Go app. The link for that is instantgo.com/PowerLifeHypnosis. Make sure to check out your moon, sun, and rising sign videos for all your messages. Like, share, and subscribe. Hello Geminis, my lovely twins. I am High Priestess LaChondevi with Power Life Hypnosis, and this is your mid-August 2018 love and romance reading. This is the preview version of this reading, and if you would like to view the full version, you can do so after this preview at my Vimeo page, and the link for that is vimeo.com/PowerLifeHypnosis. You can also follow the link at the top of the description box below, as that will take you directly to your Gemini reading. Also, if you are new to my page, go ahead and check out your August 2018 love and romance reading, as that is a full reading, and the link for that will be also in the description box below under the Vimeo link. So I hope that all is well with you at this time. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do so at my website, PowerLifeHypnosis.com. If you would like to book a future partner reading, again, PowerLifeHypnosis.com, as well as through the description box below. So go ahead and check out those links. So my dears, let's go ahead and get into this reading. So regarding the spread that I have in front of me here, I have 3 cards representing the overall energy of what we could be experiencing in our love lives at the ending portion of August. And for this reading, this is going to go over into September for many of us. So I have these three cards representing the theme of our love lives. I have here a 7-card spread, 2 5-card spreads. I have here an extended spread with my personal prediction cards here, our guidance, so we can discuss how to bring about the best outcome in our love lives during the ending portion of August. And then at the very end of the reading, I do have a pick a card reading here. So Geminis, if you have any questions about your love and romantic relationships at this time, we're going to go ahead and answer those questions at the very end of this reading. So let's go ahead and get into it. So regarding the theme of our love lives, regarding the theme of our love lives, I'm going to start here with this tarot card we have here, number 13, release. And in the traditional tarot, this is also the death card. I also have here the cards of Geminis. We must stay optimistic about our love lives, and we must be aware, we must know completely, fully, truly within ourselves that we are deserving of love. So taking these 3 cards together regarding the theme of our love lives at this time, again, we have this release card, also known as a death card. And this card reads the end of a phase or a situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So within our love lives, there may be a situation where we are ending a cycle. We may be ending a relationship. We may be ending something, for example, something that is not serving us at this time, so we can transform our love lives, transform our situations, and move on to something much more beneficial and much more fulfilling for us. So whether this be the end of a relationship, whether this be the end of our attachment to another person, whether this be the ending of a cycle in a relationship, we do have this releasing energy. So the great thing about this death card is, again, with this death card, we are releasing things, ending things that no longer serve us. And this release card of this death card is also about transformation. So there can be new beginnings, allowing us to move forward, allowing us to progress, allowing transitions to something better in our love lives, in our lives. So that is actually a very positive energy. A lot of the time we get a little uncomfortable about the death card. However, the death card is nothing to fear, because again, it's just speaking of releasing that which no longer serves us. And the great thing is, a new train cannot come in before the first train leaves the station, right? So as we release and let go of that which no longer serves us, we are sending a clear message to Spirit, God, universe, our higher powers, that we are ready to bring in something much more beneficial and much more fulfilling for us. So again, there is a sense of release. Now, with these two Romance Angels cards, again, stay optimistic about your love life, Geminis. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So regardless of this ending, and I do see that energy here within these spreads that I have in front of me, regarding this energy, I just saw 444 on the clock, speaking of a lot of angelic healing. So there can be a lot of angelic healing and angelic assistance coming to us regarding this release. And there may be major changes coming up as well. We may be bringing more stability and security to our love lives by making these changes. And I do also see a theme of that coming up. So we will get into that in just a moment. However, once again, we're being called to have positive thinking, and we're called to have faith within our love lives, within our lives in general, as that will be bringing us romance. So know that this release, this ending, is for the better, and stay optimistic. Stay optimistic, because as we hold high vibrating, high resonating beliefs, feelings, energy about our love lives, that is what attracts love and brings love to us, versus having fear-based thoughts, having doubts, having worries about our love lives, right? In order to bring in the highest love of all, we must be optimistic. And as we are, we're able to align with the universe, align with those, and utilize those universal laws in order to bring something positive to us. And again, Geminis, twins, we are lovable. This You Deserve Love card says you are lovable. So you are completely lovable. So knowing that, let's stay optimistic about our love lives. Let's keep that positive thinking. And whatever this release is about, whatever this ending is about, is for the positive. And now we can move forward towards something much more excellent for us. So let's go ahead and go into our first spread, which is a 7-card spread here. So let's see where I'm being drawn to first. So I'm being drawn to this Passion card. So in the past, twins, it looks like there was a lot of passion, perhaps passion and fireworks still sparking in a situation. So this has passion and fireworks still sparks in our love life. So this could be speaking of our love lives in general, or this could be speaking of passion and fireworks that were sparking in a relationship in the past. However, I do see here that there is a relationship that may have ended, or a relationship or a situation where there is distance put in between us and another person, because I have here on the bottom of the deck, cage love and fondness. And let me say, this may be in a relationship where there was a lot of lust. There may be in a relationship where there was a lot of lust, this type of energy going on here. Okay, so this cage love card and fondness. So what I'm getting from this fondness card speaks of tender, soft feelings existing between you and another person, Gemini. Gently honor the energy. So there was fondness, or there has been fondness in a relationship where there is freedom, where there is space. Perhaps we are physically separated from this person. That's usually what I pick up here with this cage love card. And this says, as love is an illusion, a trap, give this love wings to fly. So I often, when I see this card, focus on the last line of giving this love wings to fly. So once again, this may be in a relationship, maybe in a situation where, once again, there is separation between us and another person. There's isolation between us and another person. Maybe we've had to put freedom or space in between us and another individual for the greater good of ourselves, or for the greater good of the situation, for the relationship. You know, maybe something has happened in the past and it was more beneficial for us to put space in between us and another person. Now, I also have here the closed gate and the fate cards. So this is saying to me that it was fated, that it was destined for a higher purpose, whatever that purpose is. You know, we may not know it at this time. However, this resonates with you all. This situation was fated. So it looks like the ending to this relationship was fated, was supposed to happen for, again, the greater good of us, for the greater good of whoever we were dealing with. Because the interesting thing is, our guides, you know, universe, spirit, higher power, our unseen friends, our helpers here, the angels, they're always watching over us, right? They're always watching over us. They're always protecting us. They're always moving us forward into the best situations possible. And that is also so with the guides, angels, higher power, unseen friends of whoever we are dealing with at any given time. So we must be aware of that. So again, we have here this energy of closed gate. So it looks like closing the gate, closing the door to this relationship, putting space in between us and this other person could have been for a higher reason, could have been for maybe a reason that we cannot perceive at this time, but it was for the positive. So also, fate is guiding and helping our love connections at this time. Fate is guiding and helping us move forward into wonderful, fulfilling, great relationships. And we must know that, once again, God, universe, angels, our higher powers, our unseen friends, all of those wonderful energies are assisting us. It says luck is with you. So we have divine energy and divine assistance backing us up at this time. Once again, this can be in a relationship where we do have this lustful energy. And this speaks of pure sexual chemistry sparking between us and another person. So that could be the energy that we have regarding somebody, or even the energy of the connection. Or maybe what is even, you know, not necessarily on our minds, but the theme here that we have going on at this time. Maybe we're feeling a connection to somebody who we were connected to in the past and feeling that lustful energy towards them. Or this can even be, we did have a connection with somebody in the past, nevertheless within our love lives we have still been experiencing passionate fireworks, and maybe we are in a positive and enjoying a physical situation, physical relationship at this time. This is going to resonate with us all in different ways, of course, because this is a general reading. So for the outcome here, we have sweetness. Sweetness, okay? Patience, twins. Patience is now required at this time. And this is an energy moving forward. So this is saying that as the outcome here, during this time and moving forward until we have those transformations, those shifts. And it's interesting because I just saw 1203 on the clock, speaking of those transformations. So I do see that there will be a beautiful new beginning. Maybe we are attaining balance in our love lives, or there's a beautiful new beginning, of course, regarding our romantic relationships. Or maybe we make a decision to have a beautiful new beginning and allowing us to transform, allowing us to transcend, allowing us to move forward in a positive way. I just saw that once again on the clock. So that's very, very interesting. And I keep seeing that over and over again, maybe bringing stability and security. You know, yes, we did get that in the beginning, right? Okay, so let's continue to move forward here. And I'm feeling as though also for some of us, this release card, this death card, of course, is speaking of, whoops, excusez-moi, this energy here, right? So there could have been an ending here within our love lives, but of course this ending is going to allow us to bring about a beautiful new beginning, right? That's how life works. So again, sweetness, and the sweetness card says patience is now required. So we must have patience in this situation. We may be patiently waiting, or not even patiently waiting, but we may just be experiencing patience in this situation, taking life one day at a time, enjoying our lives. I just saw 1333 on the clock. So we could be once again moving forward. We keep getting that energy, moving forward, new beginnings, transitions, you know, progression. We could also be in a situation where maybe we've learned some lessons that is helping us in this situation, or even helping us move forward to unconditional and divine love. Yes, I keep seeing that message here, a new beginning bringing stability. And yes, those transitions, those progressions. So I get that energy. I'm getting that energy a lot. There may be some endings here. So let's go back to these cards. So again, we are being called to enjoy the sweetness of life, enjoy every day, enjoy what we have in our lives, right? Versus what we don't have. A lot of time, it's human nature for us to have a lack consciousness mind state. So it's just human nature, especially for those of us who like to have instant gratification. It's very common where we place more focus on the things that we don't have. 1441 on the clock, 1444. So I keep seeing that energy and angelic healing. So I'm just going to keep moving forward because we keep getting the same messages over and over again. If I get an additional message here, I will go ahead and provide that. But I keep seeing that energy over and over again, 1455. So changes, stability, new beginnings. And that is great. That is great. Gosh, getting it again. Okay. So again, a lot of the time we can have a mind state, and it's so common to where we focus on the things that we don't have, or we focus on the things that are not going right in our lives versus the things that are. You know, we have a lack consciousness way of being. We can do that with finances. We can do that with love. We can do that with partners. You know, for example, if there was a relationship that ended, there may be some of us who have been focusing on this relationship, or thinking about this relationship, thinking about the ending of this relationship, thinking about this relationship being taken away, versus the great things that we have going on, versus the other wonderful things that we have going on in our lives. You know, the other positive, or the positive in general things that we have going on in our lives. And again, it's common, but it could be more beneficial for us to take one day at a time, enjoy the sweetness of every day, enjoy the sweetness of being alive, enjoy the sweetness of life, and let the universe take care of the how, when, why, what, you know, A-I-O-U, and sometimes why. You know, it's like allow the universe to take care of how everything is supposed to work out for our benefit, because honestly, our higher selves, the universe, spirit, you know, our souls know more than our smaller selves, and more than our egos know. So we may want something now, or we may want something to happen in a certain way, but there may be a more divine way for that to work out. And we have to have patience. Again, be grateful for the things that we have in our lives. Now, for some of us, I'm getting it could be a useful idea to start a gratitude list, or at the very least, when we awake in the morning, especially during, you know, the first 30 minutes or even really before we get out of bed, think about the things that we have in our lives. Think about the things that we are grateful for. So of course it is the optimal idea to write down what it is that we are grateful for, because we have to be, once again, aware of and cognizant of the things that are going great in our lives versus the things that are not. And that allows us to attract love to us and attract more things to be grateful for, right? That's how the law of attraction works. As we put out that energy and acknowledge the things that we are grateful for, acknowledge the wonderful things going on in our lives, we are able to attract more things. So once again, we must stay optimistic about our love lives. We must be grateful for all the wonderful things that we have, and positive thinking and faith will bring us romance. So it's going to be great, and it's going to be great for us to raise our, you know, consciousness of the things that we have to be grateful for, of the fact that we are lovable, of the fact that every relationship, every challenge in a relationship gives us an opportunity to get to know ourselves better, get to know what we want, you know, get to know what we need, you know, get to know us better. So, okay, moving forward, my dears, who we could be dealing with at this time. So keep in mind that this is a general reading. So some of these details may resonate, some of them may not. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And also some of these details could speak of us, so we just must be aware of what's going on here. So Geminis, regarding who we can be dealing with at this time, I'm feeling as though with my Lenormand spread here that we could be dealing with a water sign, perhaps a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. Or we could be dealing with a fire sign, in particular Leo. And this is Sun, Moon, Rising, maybe even Venus, but this is the major energy, a major energy within this person's chart. So this could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. For some of us, we could be dealing with a fellow Gemini, but that may just be picking up on our energy. So we have that energy there of who we could be dealing with. Now, regarding what this person could look like, I am strongly getting a pale skin tone or a lighter skin tone. I'm getting that energy very strongly here. I am seeing a range of hair colors. So again, keep in mind that we're all dating different people. Not every Gemini is dating the same exact person. So I do have a range of hair colors for us. Some of us could be dealing with somebody who has light hair and light eyes, for example. Light hair and light eyes, maybe even freckles. Some of us, others of us, could be dealing with somebody who has red or copper hair. And lastly, we could have somebody with dark hair. I would take that light hair first, but again, this is for every Gemini, so we do have differences here. So this is somebody who, for many of us, will be maybe curvy. This is somebody who could have some curves, but this is going to be somebody who is very attractive. This could be somebody who has sort of a delicate build, or maybe delicate features, or maybe their bone structure causes them to appear delicate in some way. This could be somebody who has a chiseled look, for example, a chiseled or an angular jaw about them. Regarding the eye color, I am picking up, once again, either that light color that we spoke of or dark. So if it's light, it would be blue, or dark. I'm picking up those two particular eye colors for many of us. And this could be somebody who, once again, is curvy, but for some of us, this could be somebody who is mostly fitting in shape, here. For some of us, this could be, for a small number of us, somebody who maybe has a distinct walk or is light on their feet. So these are the physical features that I'm seeing regarding this person. So before we go into that prediction, let's go ahead and go into our Kipper spread here. Thank you for watching the preview of this reading. If you would like to view the full version of this reading now, please visit my Vimeo page at vimeo.com/PowerLifeHypnosis, or you can follow the link at the top of the description box below.